is Matt, and this is the MMMK podcast. And today I am joined by Keith on our Halloween episode. Yeah. You're into it. I got you to wear a costume. This is a really good costume.
Mm-hmm.
This has been in the works for a while.
A little while.
It has. How long has it been in the works for?
I don't know. I mean, it's fairly early on.
Mm-hmm.
But I convinced you to do a Halloween episode because you weren't going to do a Halloween episode.
What are you talking about?
You don't remember that?
I was.
I said a Halloween special. And you were just going to do a normal podcast.
That. Yes,
Boring.
me, the person that does these ridiculous costumes all the time, was not going to do a Halloween episode.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't do my nose. That's so much better.
It does actually look a lot better.
We're going to do the beginning again?
No, I think we just... What? Are we doing it again? Okay. For people that are just listening, Keith, what are we dressed up as for our Halloween episode?
Like they can't watch this and immediately tell.
I know, but if you're just listening, if you were just
I forget that there's the listening factor.
Yeah, we have a big listening audience. We have a lot of audio files in our audience.
Well, Matt is a rodeo clown.
I am not a rodeo clown. This does not look like a rodeo clown. What? I do not look like a rodeo clown.
We are Bert and Ernie.
Yes. Keith is Bert because he's just mean. He's grumpy. What are some characteristics that you feel like are Bert-ish of you?
I
You're
would
like
need
mean,
to.
grumpy.
I just think that almost like kind of cynical, like.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I put on a lot for our podcast.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
I exaggerate. I am a very joyful person.
Sometimes
I
you can.
I will say I have it's hard to describe. People at work understand. I'm this irritable, funny person. This comedic grouch. I don't know how to describe it.
Just looking at you talking is...
Because I laugh and have a great time, but I'm also like... Ugh, with stuff.
Yeah, but there's sometimes where like
I can be a little mean
in a mood,
but I'm not like I don't feel like I'm mean to people.
What about though when it's just us? What do you feel like is Bert-ish about you? Because I feel like Bert is completely different, not with Ernie. I feel like Ernie is joyful even when he's not with Bert. And then Bert comes in and he's like, bah, 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 squashing your dreams. I'm just kidding. You don't squash my dreams.
Thus me in this costume doing a podcast.
I honestly... I just am. This
like
is a mushy turn.
Honestly,
just the fact that you are willing to do this with
I
me.
am really questioning myself. I cannot believe that I am on camera.
I know
where people are going to watch this, and I look like this.
I was being very serious. I look like I'm crying right now, but I think it's just the face paint getting in my eyes. I genuinely am being very serious. I feel very lucky that I have someone in my life who is willing to do this. Because it brings me so much joy right now. And the fact that we get to record it and then it is going to
be on the internet forever. What's this episode about?
Really? What is this episode? Halloween.
Oh, it's just about Halloween.
Yeah. What else would it be about? What would this episode be?
I didn't know if we were going to talk about something else.
This episode is actually about the election. What do you think of Halloween?
I mean, it's fun. Like, it's a fun holiday.
What's your favorite holiday?
My birthday. I mean, I'm just not I'm not much of a holiday person.
I'm watching your mannerisms while you're dressed up.
If
It is
I feel like if we were actually going to be these characters, like this is accurate.
this is so funny. What has been your favorite Halloween costume that you've ever had?
I think it was like first grade. My grandma and my mom made it was like a Batman costume.
That's fun.
I mean, it wasn't looking like. I think there's a picture somewhere of me wearing it, and it. I mean, it was okay. But as a kid, like that's what I remember being my favorite one.
What do you think was the best Halloween costume you've ever had?
Probably the time that my mom and I made a robot costume.
Oh, how old were you?
Ooh, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe like fifth or sixth grade, and we went to like one of our friends. Was it? I think it was one of our friends like had a Halloween party. The puppeteer Joanne, and me and my friend were both robots, and it had like a big box that was my body, and then a little box for my head, and my arm stuck out through it. It's pretty good.
Some of my favorite Halloween costumes. I was a man blowing in the wind. So I had like wire in my clothes. And so it was like going all the way over to the side. I was Edward Scissorhands one time with actual scissors on gloves. My outfit was very good. Like, very good. One year I was Santa Claus as like a tiny little bit. Like I was like 3 and I was Santa Claus, which honestly really like consistent for my brain. One year I was also in art club. We had a Halloween contest and I won by thinking of my costume the day of. I was a tourist. So I had like a tank top and a camera around my neck. And I put like some white paint on my nose and I like wore sunglasses. It was pretty good. That was pretty good. Do you like haunted houses?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good Halloween activity. I love getting scared.
What scares you? Like, what do you get scared about?
I mean, I don't want to be like actually like jump scare stuff that I know is like, ooh, it's not real.
You get startled pretty easily in movies.
I can. It just depends.
We could be watching a movie.
I wonder who gets startled more easily, me or Matt.
You.
Mm-hmm.
It is true.
I'm gonna have to start recording it.
No, we can watch a movie and Keith will be like,
I think
I do not get scared.
I think I react more to stuff like that than what you do. Yes, but I think like when I come home and you don't know I'm here.
Yeah, because there's you don't know who's in the house. You think it's a stranger in the house. That is scary.
Yeah, a stranger unlocked the door and walked right in.
If I'm in the bathroom and I don't hear you come in, maybe you were able to break in and I didn't hear you come in. You're the one that doesn't.
Maybe I was able to bust down the door without you hearing it because our house is so large.
Maybe you've slid
you were on
open
the
the
West
window.
Wing.
Maybe you've slid open. You're telling me that you don't think people can break into houses quietly. Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
If they're able to pick a lock.
Okay. So you've just proved yourself wrong.
Let's talk about the likelihood
That a robber who's breaking into a house. What do you mean timing?
Like, oh, it's 7:15. Keith got off at 7.
Oh, it's 7:15. A robber can't break in right now.
That's why I said the likelihood of it.
Really? What is the likelihood? Give me a statistic.
Okay, we're off
Give
track.
No, because you're like, oh, the likelihood. You don't know the likelihood. You don't know the likelihood. This is not off track.
It's very off track.
You're like, why would you get scared? Why would it?
Because I was saying that you startle more easily.
That's not true.
With things like that.
No,
Whereas
it's not true.
It's more of like the imaginative. I'm so tired.
Do you like scary movies?
I do like scary movies.
We've been watching some good scary movies. What is okay, if you were to say 3 scary movies or 3 movies that we have watched that I would even say horror adjacent.
You would need to have me a list.
I would say movies that we've watched within the last year that I think are good scary movies. Oddity, that movie with the sister who is psychic and she can touch an item and she knows what happened with that item.
Yeah, I like
with
that
the
one.
wooden creature.
Yep.
That one was pretty good. I think that's a good Halloween movie that's actually scary. I still think that Climax is a horror movie or horror adjacent.
Which one
because
was Climax?
It was the dancing one.
Oh yeah.
With the dance troupe. I the older I've gotten, the more that I feel like those movies are horrific in a sense.
The Climax movie I think is actually really good.
No, I think it's really good. I also
Artistically. Yeah, it's good.
I think that another movie that is good, I think that Barbarian was good.
Baba.
I couldn't remember what it was.
Baba.
Yeah, that movie was pretty good.
She's like, Baba.
If you were to go trick-or-treating and you were to get a bag of candy bars, what are 3 candy bars you're
want
hoping to get in there?
mainstream stuff, like some Skittles, Snickers.
You want mainstream
Reese's
stuff?
peanut butter cups.
You want mainstream
Not
stuff?
the off Dum Dums and
Dum-Dums
Now
are
and Laters.
Now and Laters are mainstream. You literally just said 2 mainstream candies. Oh my god! You don't know what you just said. Oh,
how many times are people going to the store and they just get a Dum Dum by the next to the register?
You're grumpy. And I cannot take you seriously with that face. Do you have a Halloween moment or a moment around Halloween or that has to do with Halloween that sticks out in your mind?
So early childhood, we celebrated Halloween. And then there was the period of time, which I call my mom's Puritan years, that we did not celebrate Halloween. And that was fourth or it would have been third or fourth grade until high school. We didn't celebrate Halloween after high school. So I had a very short Halloween window.
So you do have a Halloween memory that sticks out, or you don't?
Oh, God.
That was the original question, though.
But I was just explaining. I've already talked about the Halloween things.
Oh, that's true. I've been saving a story for this episode. What? No. This is, I think about it to this day, and it's scary. Okay, so me and my family, we were over at my Aunt Judy and Uncle Mike's house. Okay. So we would go over there and we would trick or treat sometimes because they were in a neighborhood with a lot of people. Okay. So we go over to their house and I was probably 6 or 7. And me, my Aunt Judy, and my mom were walking around the neighborhood. Okay. We are about to walk up to a house and we're walking up to the house. We're halfway up to the house and in the street, this car pulls up. Okay. Lights are off inside the car. The guy rolls down the window and he's like, "Hey, do you guys want some pizza?" Or you could just hear his voice of, "Hey, do you guys want some pizza?" And we're like, "What? No. We're
pizza is when people say, "Hey, do you want some candy?" That's what pizza is for Matt.
No, it was just scary. And now as I've gotten older, I just feel like it's even sort of scarier because it just I don't know, people are just weird.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think people are going to say when they see these YouTube shorts? Because sometimes when people see our YouTube shorts, they're a little They're a little pressed.
They're like, what the heck even is this?
And that's just what you're commenting on the video.
I'm like, right?
No, I think there's people that like the people that get it. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to stop talking.
I don't have makeup getting in my eyes.
My makeup is getting in my eye.
I applied it better.
Who was? Oh, wait! No. Who applied the makeup on each other's eyes? I applied the makeup on your eye.
Did
you
you
applied the makeup on my eye?
But did you go right underneath my eyes? I am the one who got close to my eyes myself.
I don't think we can guarantee that is why my eye is watering.
I will say the addition of the mustache to which one am I? Bert? Ernie? Ernie?
Bert.
Yeah, Ernie's the dorky one.
I'm not dorky.
I think Bert needed a mustache.
I could see that.
Good.
I think it's acceptable.
This Bert also has hearing aids.
Your head is just... If you're watching, you can also listen. If you're listening, you can also watch. I think this episode, missing out if you're not watching.
You definitely want to watch this one.
And make sure to follow us on social media, on Instagram and TikTok. We are MMMK_podcast. And tell everyone in your life about this podcast and how it is, just amazing and joyful. Keith, anything else you want to add?
What is today, the 23rd?
Uh-huh.
It's almost Halloween, guys.
I know it's almost Halloween. This will be...
Be safe, be smart, be aware.
Oh, that was serious.
Watch your children.
When it's 10 p.m., make sure you know where your kids are.
What is a catchphrase that they say? Do they say anything? Like, do they have like a quote or anything?
I think Bert's like, waka waka. No, they don't say anything.
They don't? They don't have like something they say all the time?
I think Ernie's like... you like this, like he laughs like that.
When we're eating pizza, we should watch a short clip.
What'd you say?
When we're eating pizza, we should watch a short clip of Bert and Ernie.
Okay.
Now, if our pizza gets here before we are changed, you are answering the door.
No, I am not answering the door.